In this video, we're going to explore how the Mnova Python interpreter lets you interact with complex items, such as NMR spectra, directly from your scripts. This is a powerful feature that allows you to inspect and extract detailed information from your NMR data. To do this, we'll use the NMR module and create an NMR item from each relevant page item. The NMR item object gives us access to the internal NMR spectrum, which contains all the spectral data we might need. Let's walk through the code together. First, just like in our previous examples, we start by importing the necessary classes. We'll need the document plugin class from the Mnova document module and the NMR item class from the Mnova NMR module. Now, let's look at our main function. This part should feel familiar. We initialize the document plugin object, get the active document, and check if a document is open. If not, we print a message and exit. Initialize the document plugin object, get the active document. Next, we loop through each page in the document. For each page, we print its number and unique identifier, or UUID. Then, we access every item on the page and print its name. Iterate through the pages in the document. Access each item on the page. Now, here's the key part. We check if the item is an NMR spectrum by looking at its name. If it is, we call a helper function, print NMR info, to extract and display detailed information about that spectrum. Check if the item is an NMR item. Call a specific function for NMR. So, what does print NMR info do? First, it casts the generic page item as an NMR item. This gives us access to all the NMR specific methods and properties. Cast the page item to an NMR item. Next, we get the active NMR spectrum from the NMR item. This is where the actual spectral data lives. Get the spectrum from the NMR item. From the NMR spectrum object, we can extract all the information we need. For example, we can print the spectrum's title, the number of dimensions, and the nuclei for each dimension. Get the title, number of dimensions, and nuclei. Finally, don't forget to include the standard Python entry point so your script runs when executed. And that's it. With just a few lines of code, you can access and display detailed information about every NMR spectrum in your Mnova document. This approach is a great starting point for building more advanced data analysis or automation workflows in Mnova using Python. Give it a try with your own data and see what you can discover.